Welcome to another Mindfreak Esports media production, powered by Razorstone. For gamers, by gamers. Hello gamers, Uber here. Today it is my pleasure to interview the team captain of Mindfreak's new Xbox 360 Call of Duty Black Ops acquisition, Dazed. Now Dazed mate, thanks for taking the time to talk to us. For those who don't know you, tell us a bit about yourself. Sort of what was your gaming background and how did you get to where you are now?
Well, about 4 years ago, got an Xbox 360, and I was relatively new to competitive gaming at all. I had a little stint on PC in a game called Freelancer, but it wasn't anything big. Just it was like some sort of massive multiplayer online game. So I had a bit of fun on that, and then I got an Xbox and Call of Duty 2. Played the pub like a noob. A lot of the time for that, and then COD 3, same with that, and then finally when COD 4 came out, basically, found out what a clan was, and all about competitive gaming, and it was really small back then, but it grew, and I got really into it, and now now it's basically what I do. The only reason I turn the Xbox on now is for competitive side, whereas before it used to be just for pub, but now I definitely love competitive, and that's where I'm at now.
Yeah, so I know you've got a bit of history, as you said, playing some of the early Call of Duty games, and you also played a bit of COD 4 on PC for Faceless, I believe, who is still around. What made you commit to sort of gaming on the Xbox and not the PC? What about the Xbox stood out to you and really attracted you?
Well, I got COD 4 on Xbox before I did on PC, and then when I joined my first serious clan, Staines was the leader of it on Xbox, and he also was in Faceless as well on PC, and we were talking, and he was explaining a bit about the competitive PC side of things, and one thing led to another. I got a copy of it, and I sat in on a few scrims and played a few game arena matches and this and that. So, I mean, it was fun and everything. I think the reason that Xbox really stood out for me mainly was because I was more familiar with it, and also, I mean, PC is it's lots. It seemed more complicated, whereas with the Xbox, you sort of turned it on, you jumped in, that was it. PC, you got mods and configs and tricks of the trade that you need to know and this and that. So it was a lot easier to get into Xbox, and I was a bit late to the scene for COD 4, so that's mainly what made Xbox stand out for me. But I definitely, I would enjoy PC gaming, but I mean, I'm sort of committed now to Xbox, so that's where I am, and I'm enjoying it a lot though.
Yeah, definitely. I know what you mean about the finicky bits of PC gaming, especially with Call of Duty configs and all that sort of thing. Even the networking can be quite difficult. So yeah, makes perfect sense. Look, you previously played under the team name of Insurgency or Cactus Down. That was your team on Xbox. Just tell us a bit about that. Your history with Xbox and your team. How did you guys form, and how far do you guys think you've come, especially in regards to Black Ops since Black Ops was released?
Well, Insurgency was actually Salvation or Frenetic Array, as they were known. We got picked up by Frenetic Array organisation, and I was a part of. There was two teams, and I was a part of one of the teams. And then coming into Modern Warfare 2, I got drafted into Team 1, or the A team as it was, and along with Critical Motion and Butler and those guys, and basically we came into Modern Warfare 2, and then straight off the bat we were getting a little bit sick of phrase empty promises and stuff, so we ended up basically just breaking away from them and becoming Insurgency as it was known, and Bryceman, or Iceman as he was also known, sort of took over the reins there, and we stayed together, played a lot, and had some success, and then basically one thing led to another, and when Black Ops was released, Bryceman had hung up his boots, and Butler was planning on playing more casually, so I sort of stepped up and sort of took the reins of the team. We picked up Zeke, who was for Black Ops, and he was a major pickup, and we stuck with the same team, Fergie, Critical, Rapture, myself stuck, we also picked up Skaze as well, and when we went into Black Ops, and that was major pickups, Zeke and Skaze, and played a lot together, and got some things down, and I think from the start of Black Ops to where we are now, we are a lot better. I mean, we've never been a very strat orientated team, but obviously learning the maps and getting a couple nades down, it helps. But I think that right now we're as strong as ever, and the whatever comes our way, I think we can definitely put up a challenge, whether it be 4v4 objectives or in the 5v5 search and destroy categories.
For those of you who maybe aren't so entrenched in the sort of Xbox 360 community, especially on Cybergamer and other community platforms, what is the general feel in the Xbox community about the game Black Ops? What kind of competition has it produced so far, and where do you think it's heading?
Black Ops, it's a tough one. While COD 4 was a major hit all around the board, and while Modern Warfare 2 is basically the complete opposite, Black Ops almost falls between. A lot of people say they like it and that it's probably the best one yet, the best Call of Duty yet, that is. Some people don't like it at all and would compare it to Modern Warfare 2. So it's a tough one. It's not an easy sort of choice to make. Opinions vary, obviously. I personally think that Black Ops is a major step forward from where Modern Warfare 2 left off or started, and this and that. But yeah, Black Ops, I enjoy it. A lot of people do enjoy it. The teams that are up the top seem to be putting a lot of time into it, and some of them date back from COD 4 days and also from Modern Warfare 2. So a lot of the teams definitely like it and put a lot of time into it. We've lost a few veterans here and there, but I really only see Black Ops has already been confirmed for a second season of CGI, and we haven't even started the first. So I mean, that in itself says a lot. So I see it, it can only get bigger. Unfortunately, we'll probably see a few teams drop out after the first CGI just to take a break. But then, at the same time, that'll open up a whole new area for some of the CGM teams to move up, and that that in itself is exciting and interesting. So, it'll be fun to see where it is at in Season 2, and also to see where it's at the end of Season 1. But I only see Black Ops getting bigger and better, and with more sponsors and more teams and organisations, taking an interest in the Xbox side of things. I think that Xbox competitive is only going to go up, and so I'm looking forward to it.
It definitely looks like there's a bright future ahead for the Xbox 360 Black Ops scene, by the sounds of it. But we'll go more generally. We'll look at console gaming in general. What do you feel it has the potential to reach a similar level of popularity as the PC scene? Because we know that PC gaming has been quite big recently, especially with a few titles coming out. Battlefield 2142 and then COD 4, COD 2, and those games. Do you feel that the Xbox scene, or maybe more generally the console scene, has the potential to reach that kind of popularity?
I think the potential is there to get to the status that PC's at. I don't know if it would overtake it, really. I mean, PC is the benchmark. They set the standards sort of thing. We're still trying to play catch-up in terms of competitive, bases and that sort of thing for games. I mean, our whole sort of rule sets are based off the rule sets from, the PC, because they sort of know how to do it. I mean, it's a lot easier for PC because you can change every little bit. Most of the time with most games, the developers will allow you to sort of mold the game to make it competitive, whereas Xbox, it's a little difficult. With Black Ops, we've seen a major step forward with that, though. They've allowed us custom classes and tweaks to health and damage, so that's good. If more games and more COD games especially allow us to make more changes and stuff, then I see Xbox definitely getting up there, making a big name for itself. But I think we'll always be in the shadow of PC, and really, I don't mind that. That's pretty much how it should be. PC, as I said, set the standard, and they have, the ability to be at the top, and they've got what it takes, and with the major players and that. But definitely see Xbox going up, and definitely would like to see Xbox get as big as some of the PC stuff in Europe. A lot of money and stuff, and a lot of great competitions and players. So it'll be good to see.
Yeah, definitely as well. I do believe there is plenty of potential as well. In general, the esports community in Australia is growing constantly, and it'd be great to see the other consoles all join PC where it is, and they can all reach that standard of popularity. You boys obviously now being rebadged as Mindfreak Esports, Mindfreak Team Razor. You are heading into the first season of CGI Black Ops, so you were able to get into the CGI season straight up. What are you and your team's goals for this season, and what other teams do you think are out there that will sort of push you to perform a little bit?
Our goals obviously are to win. That's what any competition we enter, anything we're involved in, we want to win it. We want to, take away the W. In terms of goals other than that, I mean, it'd be great to go through the whole season undefeated. That's obviously a major goal, to establish some sort of dominance like that. I mean, we're happy. A close game's a good game in terms of spectators and people that tune in to watch and to follow the scores and that. So, I mean, I like to put on a close game, but obviously the most important thing for us is to win. So, as long as, I don't care how close it is, as long as we win, that's we're going to be happy, and that's our major goal. So hopefully we can do that. Secondary goals would be to also win the 4v4 ACL online events. Obviously CGI is our main focus, but definitely if we can, take away the 4v4 online event, wins, that'd be great. To just, all around the board, 4v4, 5v5, if we can win it all, that'd be great, and that's what we want to do.
All right, well, that about wraps it up here. Thanks for your time, Dazed, and we look forward to seeing some good things from the Mindfreak Xbox 360 Black Ops team in the near future.
Yeah, cool. Thank you for having me. And I also just touch base that the teams that we'll be probably mainly looking up against have to be, Malice and Unit, Taunted. Any team in CGI really is going to be a challenge. So we look forward to playing up against them, and like I said, have some close games, and hopefully, it'll be a nice, good season of CGI, and it'll be enjoyable all around. So yeah.
Well, cheers for that, mate. Thanks for your time.
No worries, thanks.